this is Greg with Lionquestfitness. Today we're going to talk about the Ruger Security 9 Compact and its applicability to close quarter self-defense. Distances between 7 yards in. Now, before we start, let me give you a caveat. Anything that I demonstrated, first off, you need to be professionally trained, and second, you need to practice this type of drill under the supervision of a professional trainer. So let's go talk about this gun. The Ruger Security 9 Compact in an Allen holster, which I do not recommend for concealed carry. You need something more secure, but for range work, this is okay. Now, this is a 9mm with 3.4 barrel. It is hammer fired with the internal hammer covered. Is this gun a good shooter? Absolutely. Very good point and shoot firearm. It just fits into your hand. Look down the silhouette of the gun and shoot. Now, what about aim fire? At 10 yards and 15 yards, I can keep a pretty tight group. It does start to open up at 20 and 25 yards. All right, let's look at some of the features of the gun. Now, this gun comes with two 10-round magazines. Mine came with 3. 2 of them had the extension to grip with your pinky, and then one of them was the flush fit, which I absolutely hate. There's nothing worse than having your finger dangle off the grip of a gun, in my opinion. And I like all fingers on board. Now, another thing about the magazines, according to the manual, you're not supposed to slam them home, that they're supposed to just lock right in. However, that's not the case if this magazine is loaded. You're going to have to give it a little bump to make sure it's inserted correctly. All right, other features. It does have a safety. Now, this safety goes back at an angle rather than straight down. A lot of people don't like a safety. And I'm a left-handed shooter, so I do all my manipulations with my index finger. It seems to work fine. It may take that microsecond and you have to train with it to get that safety off and make sure that's part of your muscle memory. But once again, it's whether you're going to outweigh speed over general gun handling safety. So it does have a safety. As far as the slide stop, and it is a slide stop as opposed to a slide release, it's a long one. You got to pull it back a good ways. So it goes all the way back here to lock in. Now that is a little bit awkward, but once again, you get used to it. So, Greg, would you recommend this gun? Well, point and shoot. Overall, I like the gun. I like the way it handles. Nothing I can't work with and not get used to. And it's a keeper for me. However, I could not recommend this gun for anyone else. This is the reason why. This gun, according to the manual, is not drop safe. And it's like, okay, Ruger, you mean to tell me in 2024 you're making a pistol that is not drop safe? Well, the recommendation is, according to the manual, that you carry this gun without a round in the chamber. And that does not make a lot of sense for a gun geared towards self-defense, personal carry, home security, Security 9. Doesn't make any sense at all. So you can carry it and, get a secure holster and work it and practice, which anybody should do with any firearm at carrying its safety. But just know that there is that remote possibility of dropping it at a certain angle and the gun going off. So anyway, this is Greg with Lionquest Fitness.